What's up everybody, this is Night Viper, and today we're going to go over how to defeat the Zombie Legion, so you can get the best score that you can. I have a lot of people that are asking me questions about this, and they're getting in like the low 100,000 instead of up at the 351 area. So I'm going to show you how to bump up your score, hopefully get you that fire frame. On top of that, I have a couple tricks with mutated zombies I want to show you so that you can get more rewards, and something that I figured out now that I'm in Doomed Land that actually helps me with my daily routine too, for the camp routine. So I want to share that with you guys. If you're interested in that, stick around. Don't forget to subscribe so you're notified on my next video. Check out the Discord because I have a ton of information in there. And you can ask questions in the help areas so we can help you with whatever you need. With that said, let's jump into this. Alright guys, so we're talking Zombie Legion. If you don't know where that's at, click on your satellite, and when you get your radar up, it's going to be looking like this guy, a little fire skull. Click on that, and this is the first one that you have to kill. This one, you can pretty much drop it with any of your lineups, but you just have to go to here, hit go, and this makes it so you can fight the Zombie Legion. You deploy on this guy, pick your lineup, they'll hit it. Then you can check the report, or you can just go back into the satellite, and you're going to see that this one has been completed, and now this guy here popped up. This is your Zombie Legion. So this is what people can compete every single day to try and get the high score, and to get that high score you need to do the most damage you can possibly do. The point of doing this is so that you get this nice, cool fire design around your picture. This little frame that they have. This one is my favorite one of the game, I think. Only the top 5 people can get that. The first place person gets a 3-day one. So this isn't a permanent, it's a temporary one. You have to keep doing this, keep earning it. So you get it for 3 days if you're first place, second place for 2 days, third through 5th place, you only get it for 1 day. So as you get it, it will pop up into your inventory and you can activate it from there. So you just come down, it's right here, and activate it. As you can see, I've got it for a couple days here, and you'll just click on it and hit activate, and it will activate it on your picture up in the corner. So that's what we're looking to do. Now, how do we do that? I've talked to a lot of people about it, and a lot of people are using their main lineups, the thing that they feel is their strongest lineup, and they're getting like 100 million. They're trying to figure out, how the hell am I that weak in this main lineup? You're not. Your main lineup might be badass, but you're not hitting them with the right thing. It needs to be as much possible damage as you can do. I'm guaranteeing main lineups are going to have a tank in there somewhere, or a healer in there somewhere. You don't want those on here. Damage. That's it. So I'm going to explain what I have on my lineup, and I want to show you the difference between the two. So my lineup is this one. This is my Zombie Legion lineup. So to give you an idea, my main lineup is this one. I have Mira in here. She's going to be healing people. I have the same, couple of the same heroes in here that I would have in the Zombie Legion. But people like Buccaneer, Mira, they don't fit Zombie Legion because they don't do mass damage. That's what we're after. We're going to do mass damage and skill stacking. So if I were to hit this with my main lineup, I'll show you what the score is. And it is going to be significantly lower than if I hit it with my Zombie Legion lineup. So I'm going to go. Here's my main line. Main lineup, boom. Comes back, and my score is 154 million with my main lineup. And that lineup is significantly better at fighting than my zombie lineup. So now I will go back. Actually, I'm just going to go here. And I want to show you, when I change it up, what the difference in the score is. So you could see, you know, it does work, and then you'll actually see why I'm doing what I'm doing. So I'm going to switch out my lineup, and I'm going to go for Zombie Legion. Make sure they're filled up and everybody's got T10s on there, just to be safe. One more disclaimer when you're doing this. Sometimes, for some reason, it doesn't count all your people. So if your number is low here, like you're at 5 million or whatever, if your number here is significantly lower, click them off, click them back on, fill your troops, and the number should pop up to what you're used to. It does that here, and it does that in the summit arena all the time. I'm not sure why, but that's how you get around that. Just make sure that this number's good before you send them out there. So I'm going to send them out. I don't have any additional like damage boosts or anything like that on there, aside from policy cards, which I think I might have one. I think I only have peace treaty, but we'll take a look. I got 335 million, and that's coming from 154 million. So it's more than double the score by changing my lineup up a little bit. And that's actually low for me. I normally get to 351. I honestly don't know why it's 335 today. You'll run into that too. You're going to have some days where it's just lower. Whatever though, it's more than double what I had. Let me show you why it is. And I'm going to go over skill stacking a little bit right now. If you want more information on that, I made a how to build a lineup video. I'll put the link in the description, and I go through a lot of this in detail. But just so you know, for the Zombie Legion, this is what we're doing. We have Ricardo. He's the only tank up here, and the reason he's here is because he chains 3 enemies together. So when one takes damage, they all take damage. So that's getting somewhat of a mass damage out there. Then you have Chu. She does some self-healing, but she also has an echo effect. I put her in the front on castle gear because that way she'll live a little longer, and she's in the front because we need to get that echo effect started immediately, so she does that for more rounds, and that way you can have throughout the fight this thing activating. You got Hatex, which is just a badass with damage. Like, this guy is crazy. If you don't have him, get him. He will target people, shoots a bunch of missiles at them, and he keeps it going as well. You have Koba and Benson hit all of the enemies with a multi-round skill on both of them. So Koba and Benson both have skills that go through multiple rounds. Koba makes it so anybody with sustained damage gets a big damage boost. Benson has sustained damage. That's his burning damage. And both of them have gadgets that complement each other because they will make it so those damages are now taken 2 more rounds, like up to 5 rounds or something. So these guys are basically going to keep the people on fire for the entire match. Benson is here as well because he gives an 8% damage boost to the Minutemen. So these 3 are getting a damage boost. And we have a 3-2 combo with the faction bonus that's making it so you get additional damage boost. If you need more than that, you can go over to your policy cards if you're in a dimension, and you can add some policy cards on there. Right now, I bumped up the damage with these first 3, and you can do that as this red chain goes on, as the warfare chain goes on. I always throw free peace tree to save on diamonds, and this is where we're at right now. We just started dimension, so this is the only thing I've put on here is archer drilling. You get INT plus 5%. So that's helpful, but it's not really bumping up too much. There's a lot of other policy cards out there, so look at what you have. You got the Blitzkrieg one that has higher damage after completing a relocation, and that's going to be a 15% boost. So if you need that big boost, just transfer, just move your fortress and then hit it, and you're going to have a bigger boost for that time. You have other ones that are going to give you better INT, you have better strength, increased damage, whatever you can put on there that's going to increase your damage. And if you're further into the seasons as you go on these, they get very expensive. You're going to be up in 35,000 range. Go for these then. These are 20,000. So once it's higher than 20,000 to get these, don't get that one next. Get one of these next. It takes less of your points and you can have more of a boost. So that's something you can do. There's also this little plus up top. Drag that down. There's these little attack bonuses where you can get weapon attack and tack attack can be amplified if you have Russell the fisherman guy. So because you can make these in your diner and then you're able to use those. So there's a couple different ways that you can do that. I have tried different gear, and different gear is a pain in the butt because you have to switch it and switch it back as you're doing the zombie every single day. It's not worth it for me to do that anymore. I did start that out, and it does give you a little bit of a boost. If you are going to do that, if you need to go all in on this, then do a preset. Under my picture, there's a little preset button. Click on that. These are your presets. So you can basically say, new preset. You can pick whatever you want out of here. Go through, pick whatever you want. It lines it up here, and then you can put it on anybody. When you get done putting it on them, you just go to the next preset that they were originally started with, and you put it on, and you switch it back. That back and forth is super annoying. So I don't do it, but this is something that you can utilize to make it a little bit faster on you. You can also do the saved lineups, which you saw me switching between. Those ones over here. Basically, you put whatever heroes you want on here, hit adjust lineup, and then you just say replace current lineup with whichever one you want. If you don't have anybody here, you won't see heroes. It'll just be empty like this, and then you can say replace current lineup, and it puts your heroes there. So that's how you get that one. You can also edit it with this little pin, and you can edit what they are, change the icon and all that. So that way you can easily swap between your Zombie Legion lineup and the other lineups. So that's what I know on Zombie Legion. If you have questions on it, come to the Discord. We have question sections. You can just ask for help on it and see what heroes you have and what we can put together. Typically what you're going to hear me say is find whatever person does mass damage. You can throw Quinn in there. You can throw Laurel in there, people that are hitting more than one opponent. But it's best if you get people that have skills that go over multiple rounds as well. So mass damage, multiple rounds, skill stacking. That is what we have for our Zombie Legion. All right, for my last tip, I'm going to show you guys a tip on mutated zombies, a way to get better rewards, but also to get them done faster, especially if you guys aren't close to each other. So for that, I'm using this account, and I'm going to set up a rally with my account over here. But I needed 2 accounts so I could show you and line it up properly. We have everybody split up here, right? We got all over the place because we took multiple cities last night. You may be all over the place so you don't get farmed. Either way, what you could do is find the person that's going to be setting up rallies. Just talk to your teammates, find out, or if you know that this is the main group, do that. Find the main group where people are going to be doing their rallies, and then you're going to station next to them. So I'll click a zombie because it's a faster trip, and make sure it says garrison in place is checked. Going to attack that zombie, send my lineup. It'll take 55 seconds to hit this zombie. If I did not go for a zombie, it's going to take me over 3 minutes. So use the zombie, especially when you're going between cities, when you're taking cities, it is a lot faster. So I'm going to send these guys. They're going to be here in a minute. What's going to happen is on my account, I'm going to start a rally. I'm just going to do this level 4 because it's closest, but you want to start a rally with the highest zombie that you can for the better rewards. And you're going to join from your station. So you are going to be stationed here. You're going to join the rally, kill the zombie, and instead of going home, you're going right back to your station. You can do that with all of your daily zombies for anybody that's triggering them, and they can do it with you too if you're way over there. Typically, it's the people that are grouped together that are doing all the zombies, and other people are just joining them. But that's how you're going to do it. Now, how does this help you with Doomed Land? When you have this quest right here, is such a pain in the butt. So you have to rescue these refugees. You have to kill 4 mutated zombies before you can rescue them, which means you're either sending 4 of your lineups to hit these, and then a 5th one to come, another one to come back and rescue the refugees, or do the same trick that I'm doing over there. Station next to it. Find a zombie that's closest to it, like this guy. Jump over here, station next to it, hit a zombie, you're going to come right back to your station, knock out all 4, rescue them, and go home. You don't have to make multiple trips. One trip, you can kill all of them. So that is a definite plus with getting your quests done for your dailies for Doomed Land, and you can do the same thing here. So I'm now going to set up this rally here. We're going with that guy, and let's see, you, rally, 5 minutes. When you're setting up these rallies, this is how you want to do it for the best rewards. I'm just going to show you. Rally, you can set it for whatever time you want. It really doesn't matter as long as you have this checked off. Depart when the team is full and only 2 people on there. That's very important, because if you pick 60 minutes because you're going away from the computer and you don't have depart checked when it's full, or you have too many people on here, you trap your teammates. Don't do that. Depart when it's full, only 2 people for the best rewards, and then you set your time. So that's what I'm going to do over here. I'm just going to set it for 5 minutes, 2 people. Boom, boom. Now, I started a rally. So, we're going to come in here, and we're going to join that rally. Boom. And I'm going to join it with the lineup that's closest. He's right there. So, join the rally. He's going to hit this zombie, and I'm going to come right back to this spot. And that is the benefit of stationing in place before the zombies. Instead of him traveling all the way the hell over here, which I think you get it, but I like the visual of, like, I'm way the fuck down here, and I had to come way over here to do the mutated zombie and knock it out. And I don't know why I didn't think of this sooner. Like, I've been playing this for freaking ever, and I haven't thought about doing this. But Doomed Land, definitely do it with your zombies over here, because it is a lot better. While that's finishing up, I'll tell you the point system. So, if you're on an alliance and you guys haven't been doing this, do it immediately. Set your rallies to 2 people because you get more rewards. If you go to the alliance button, hang on, you just finished, look, right back, boom. So I didn't get sent all the way back, I got sent right there. So that's what I mean by that. This guy can set up another rally, I can join it again and keep doing that. I can join anybody's rally that I'm close to because I'm right there. So this is how you could spread out and not get farmed and still get your dailies done, just station next to each other. Alright, back to the rewards. So you go to your rewards, go to your presents, these common boxes, these are going to be your rewards. You get better rewards the higher the zombie and the higher your alliance level. But what you want to do is hit the highest zombie you can with 2 people. The reason? I made a visual aid. I think it's kind of funny the way that I set it up, but this is what you're looking at. We were doing 7 people per rally and getting 1 treasure chest out of it, or 1 reward. Now you can split them up into multiple teams now that we're able to actually select the amount of people that can be in there. So you do multiple groups of 2, you're getting multiple prizes, you're getting a lot more. So we have 248, and I did this before reset today. I collected it, and we are, what, 3.5 hours past reset, and we're at 248 chests. You can get a lot more resources this way. It's going to help you guys upgrade a lot faster. And like I said, these chests are better depending on the level of your alliance. So that's what you're looking for. So that's what I know on doing Zombie Legion, helping you out, getting you some more points with your mutated zombies, getting them done faster, or doing that Doomland thing faster. It's a longer video than I thought it was going to be, but they keep ending up that way. So if you have watched it here, thanks for watching. I hope it helped you guys out. If it did, like the video, share it with your alliance so everybody's on the same page. And yeah, come to the Discord. Anything I put on the Discord, you guys can take it off of there and share it with your alliance. That's what it's there for. Thanks for watching. I will catch you guys on the next one.